Mortal Kombat Onslaught release day is finally here, a little early, I might add. It is 10:30 p.m. on the 16th here in the United States, Central Standard Time, and I got an alert on the iPhone saying that it was out, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to jump on, take a look around, do a couple battles and all that stuff, not get into anything complicated. We'll save tomorrow's video probably for the orb openings and all that stuff, all those 1 million pre-registration rewards that we got just by pre-registering. Thank you everybody else as well to help us hit that 1 million so we can have lots of things to open. All right, so let's jump in. I am really excited about this, no doubt. When you first load up, you have a 1.7 gigabyte update that you do need to do. You have a kind of a short story, like an intro that you have to go through in order to start the game. And right when we finish that story, we're going to collect our very first fighter, and it is going to be Scorpion. And we also have another fighter, a spirit, a guardian spirit. So some sort of minion type of characters, 2 minions and Scorpion. Okay, so another minion, and then there's another minion. So we do have 4 of them, 3 minions and Scorpion. Now, a lot of these do have the auto feature, and I don't see it on the screen currently, but I'm going to expect at some point you're going to unlock an auto feature to which you can do these sort of fights, you know, just on auto. And I mean, they basically seem like, at least all the gameplay footage that I've seen, is they're basically fighting, and you just have to tap when you want them to do the special abilities. I'm not even for sure if there's targeting, but when their special abilities pop up, these little boxes pop up like that, and you just click them really quick, and it does, you know, send a special ability out. We'll just have to see about the targeting and all that stuff, if you can do that, and when actually auto turns on. So all of that will be interesting too. But so far, I mean, it looks like the graphics look really cool. The animations look really cool. And then of course, after each battle, just like all other RPG games, we're going to get some rewards. And, you know, being that this is the first time we've opened the game, I don't know, you know, obviously what these rewards do or what they're used for, but I'm sure it's obviously something good. So now that we finished that first battle, I guess I obviously see what the dialogue in the beginning was for when you first loaded up the game. It was chapter 1. First part of the actual story. Now it's making us play the second battle of the first part of the story before we can free roam and look at all the other things, but it does again have more little story. We're going to skip through this part. You know, we'll probably do a separate video with the entire story if you haven't seen it yet, but right now at least we're going to skip it. And then once you get into the second battle, it looks like it's going to tell us how to level up the characters, which that is what we're going to do. We're just going to slide it obviously to 3. We're going to use our currencies in order to upgrade the level. He's going to, you know, increase his abilities, increase his strength and all of that stuff. We're also going to put on, it looks like, a piece of gear that we earned from the last part as well. And now I guess we're ready to fight, which one thing that I did notice just now is that you can load into the battle and kind of maybe view your opponents real quick and then go to your character and equip and level up stuff. So, you know, once you load into something, if you see something that, I don't know, maybe you don't like, or maybe that you need some extra power for, or maybe you need a specific piece of gear because you didn't know a certain character was going to be in the first line or something like that, it does look like you'll be able to change it after you load into the first part. But then once you hit the fight button from this screen right here, then it's then you won't be able to pause it or do anything like that. So either way though, I mean, I kind of like how you could change the abilities and level up stuff or change the gears and stuff. So after we finished our second one, now we are going to summon a character, which I guess Fujin, that is the character. Oh no, it just says possible fighter. Imagine pulling a 5-star Fujin right out the jump. I'm willing to bet, I don't know, I don't want to say that this is predestined to what you're going to get, but let me know in the comments, who did you pull for this first one? Is it somebody different than what we pulled? And there's no way that that is a 5-star Fujin. You summoned a powerful 5-star fighter. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get too excited or get too, you know, whatever either way, because I'm not sure exactly what they give us and what we actually earn, especially in the beginning. So let me know in the comments, did you pull a 5-star Fujin? If you didn't, what did you pull instead? But it does say, hey, we summoned a 5-star Fujin. So now we're going to switch out a fighter. It does have 6 spots. And so I'm just going to assume that the reason why there's 6 of them is because you can place them in these 2 extra spots. I don't obviously know just yet the strategy behind placement of each of your characters. But if there is like an actual purpose for it, it is kind of cool that they, let you be able to do that. Either way, we're going to check out Fujin right there. Yo, getting all up in the face. We're going to use our abilities. And this guy's pretty stacked, yo. Are they going to show us what it's like to lose? Is that what they're doing for the first time? I thought, we summoned Fujin to be, hey, he was going to help us and he was going to do all this stuff for us, but it doesn't look like he's going to do that. Maybe he will. Maybe we'll still pull it out. It's not that we're really low on health or anything. It's just this guy is obviously taking a little bit longer. So Fujin's special ability. I want to see the finishers, yo. The finishers are going to be pretty sick. I can't wait to see those. Still looks like, I guess, it's not going to be a problem. Our health is, I guess, in the beginning, or these characters' damage, at least at the start, is not a lot. So now we're going to explore around a little. We do have daily free summons. So since we're here, and I don't know, maybe we did so good on the previous one, it says that possible rewards, a 4-star Quan Chi, because, yeah, that's what I want. I want a 4-star. Looks like we got another minion, though. It's kind of interesting looking. Looks like he's been shot up a few times with some bow and arrows and throwing out stuff. So Flesh Undead. Now, if you're wondering about the pre-registration rewards, they were sitting in my inbox. So I don't know if it's like just everybody, regardless if you pre-registered or you didn't, if you're gonna get these, but they were sitting in my inbox waiting. So hopefully that everybody that downloads it can get those all for free. I think one thing that might have been a little misleading is that it does say for the pre-registration rewards 20 master orbs and 20 skull orbs. Now that 20 master and 20 skull orbs aren't actually orbs. As you see for this particular orb right here, it does cost 10 master orbs. So you could really only open 2 of them. On the apprentice summons, they cost 10 as well. So you could only open 2 of those. On the fighter summons, it actually cost you 25, which means they didn't even give you enough skull orbs in order to open a single one of those. So 20 skull orbs and 20 master orbs, well, while I first saw it, I thought it was a lot. It's actually not that much. And looking at the characters that are available at the start, it does look like we have, 12 5-star characters, and then some 4s, and then some 3s. Now, it does look like we have a bunch of daily quests, like, just some things that I would typically expect from this sort of game. And of course, getting rewards every single day. I guess really the only question is how long is it going to take you to acquire all of these daily rewards? How often can it be done? Is this a sort of game in which you have to grind for countless hours in order to keep up? All of those questions we will certainly figure out as we play more of it. Another thing which is interesting is that the gear has levels. So you can level up your gear up to at least these pieces right here. You can level them up to level 15. I would assume that depending on the quality of the gear item, it's going to depend how many levels you can actually level it up. As you saw, there were, lots of pieces of gear, not a crazy amount, but, some amount. We do have relics in here. Of course, we don't have any already. This is our currencies to start with, and it can tell us, what it is that you use these for. It also looks like, at least as of right now, we only have 4 game modes to play. We have an arena, we have story at level 8. It says boss towers at level 5. It looks like it says chasm, I think. It's really, really light, kind of hard to see. But only 4 game modes. So how much replayability are those going to be, those game modes? That is another little bit of a concern, but I'm going to assume that they'll eventually add more game modes, more things to do, more things for you to, I guess, hopefully grind and enjoy the game with rather than the same exact thing over and over. So receive souls when you are rewarded duplicate fighters from the summoning portal. Use the essence of the souls in the soul bind, raising the fighter's star level and increasing their stats. Essence has a specific affinity type that must match the fighter bound to it. So we have red, blue, and green. And at least for Scorpion's case, he is going to be a green, which is interesting. So since he starts off at 3-star, I need 4,500 green soul essence in order to soul bind him, I guess, to a 4-star character. A couple things that I didn't notice from last time. Well, it does have the star level above each of the characters. It does have their star or their level amount. Each of these is level 2. Also on the right side, it does have some interesting information, at least. It does have objectives, you know, the things you must complete while you're doing whatever said story mission. And then it has team requirements as well. I'm going to assume that if you don't meet the team requirements, it won't let you play. And then it tells about modifiers, if there's any specific modifiers going on for that particular battle. It also has an affinity tree, meaning which ones are stronger against which ones. So green goes into white, white goes into red, which characters. So you can actually kind of plan ahead, which is also kind of nice. So yeah, so we'll know everybody that we're fighting against. If we want to level up our character in the very beginning, we just, you know, click on it. If we're like, oh man, Quan Chi's or Fujin's not going to be strong enough, we're just going to level him all the way up. We could actually level him to level 42, which he would be super strong. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to level them up just to, you know, just so you can see it, just to level 3 or whatever. So we're going to run through this real quick, and we're probably going to just end it on that. And tomorrow we're going to obviously spend a lot more time getting into all the other features of the game. You know, I will be interested to see, you know, when will they release the arena mode in which we could have an extra game mode to play. I wouldn't think that it's going to take too long to get through the story. I don't know what level you have to be in order to finish the story, how difficult it is going to be in the very end. All of those things we'll figure out too, but hopefully they get some other things added to the game. When we get to level 5, I guess, or level 8, we'll have a couple other game modes to play. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to get there, but either way though, I'm excited that Mortal Kombat Onslaught is here. What do y'all think about it? You know, be sure y'all download it and claim those free rewards. If you open up any orbs, let me know. Also with the Fujin, does everybody get that 5-star, man? It almost made me think, at least in the beginning, that it wasn't something that everybody got. Maybe I just got lucky, but who knows? Maybe everybody gets a 5-star Fujin from the beginning and he's really not that great of a character. We'll just have to see. But either way, I'm excited about this game. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks amazing. The graphics are really good. I'm interested to hear the game too, because I can't hear anything just the way I have it set up right now. I just can't hear any volume. But I'll see y'all next time. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm getting sleepy. I'm going to go to bed and then wake up and start grinding. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. We're out. Peace.